I'm finna get straight into it. You know, we got the dictionary, encyclopedia version. This the Webster, the lexicon, Webster dictionary. You know, like I said, I found this dictionary awesome. It was getting thrown away by my ex neighbor and all that, and I seen it. It was on top. You know what I'm saying? First word when I opened up the dictionary, I seen was Aboriginal. But we finna get into some wordplay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna read every word, but this is a. I need more dictionaries like this, man. They took these dictionaries out, bro. They took encyclopedias out because as young black kids, we was in tune with this knowledge, bro. We was in tune with the books, bro. You know what I'm saying? We was in tune, bro. That don't mean that it's not out. It's you know what I'm saying? We just have to keep on going to go get it. Going to go get it. But yeah, look at carbon. We finna go into carbon. We want to talk about blackness and wealth. We go look into the word carbon melanin. Maybe and I'm gonna see about the word racism. See what it really say. So carbon, a tetravalent element symbol C at number 6, a mass of 12.01115. It occurs in crystalline forms as diamonds and graphite. Combined with other elements, it, it occurs in all living things. Right? Combined with other elements, it occurs in all living things and carbonates in the Earth's crust. So this is when we be like we black, and then you got the saying like we really not black. That's because black is an element. The word black itself is an element. It might seem dead and pale to somebody that deem the word as pale. Even in the dictionary, the dictionary is man-made written too. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be careful. Like I said, like you got the word white. When you look at the word white and black in both the dictionaries, I think I know this dictionary. The word black means pale and evil and death, right? When you look into the word white, white meaning pale, it's a pale yellowish, and then it's a pure. So this is how you know, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I know the shirt go get dirty, so you know what I'm saying. I need to holler at the store and shit. I kept it on there on purpose. I ain't forget to take it off. But shout out to you, Chelsea. What up, DeAndre or DeAndre Smith? Man, that's a hell of a name to spell the name. Is it DeAndre? I don't even want to say it wrong. But yeah, so we have to be careful on the words like that. That when we see it can create us, like especially us as black people, because it's like the world want us to feel like we ugly. But when you got knowledge yourself, and when you see your people, you got family members, you got friends who represent their blackness. You see Malcolm X, you see Martin Luther King, all the people who came before us, who made a way. You know what I'm saying? Even before them. You know what I'm saying? This is what we are made up of as carbon, and they say every living thing. But it seems to be like, hold on, let me finish back. Let me finish reading. So, the last part was in carbonates in the Earth's crust. It can be obtained in a formless conditions. It can be obtained in an amorphous amorphous that's amorphous condition as black and charcoal, which charcoal was black. The study of carbon compounds constitutes organic chemistry. The radioactive isotope carbon 14 is used as a tracer in dating archaeological and geological specimens. So carbonaceous, like coil, carcoil. So we finna look at the word, okay, carbon arc, ARC, a continuous discharge of intense light and heat produced when an electric current crosses the gap between two carbon rods close together. It is carried by the vapor of the electrode. The carbon arc is the principle of the arc lamp. So, I don't know. I really don't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta look into that, like Google that, like on some more, get some knowledge on that. So, let's look at the word carbon black. Carbon black. Colloidal carbon, usually obtained by combustion and used as a pigment. Carbon copy, the duplicate of a letter, etc., made by using carbon paper. So you got the word carbon cycle. There's a lot of words in here with carbon in it. Carbon dioxide, a colorless heavy gas, which is CO2. Carbon oxygen, 2 oxygen, carbon 2 oxygen. That does not support combustion. So I ain't finna go into every one of these words right now. But look at this one though. This is the one that spotted me right here. Carbon star. A carbon star. Star with a reddish appearance. Although carbon is a black substance, super black, pure blackness. Ain't nothing evil, ain't nothing pale about black, right? But according to somebody who's like have evil intentions or whatever, how the way they born, you know what I'm saying? This is not even every Caucasian, because Caucasians can get this shit and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They know it's not the ones who politically incorrect and don't and you know what I'm saying? Not the ones who is knowledgeable and know, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta speak for me, and I gotta speak because I am the representation, and many of our people is representation of us. I am my own leader, and I am a leader of the community. You know what I'm saying? I am a leader of the community. He said not the 4th grade reading level. Deirdre. Okay, my fault. Deirdre. So that's you a female. I thought that was a dude, my fault. Or I thought you was a dude. I'm saying I thought that was a dude. Like, I'm not talking to you. But yeah, let me get back into it though. You know what I'm saying? Carboxyl. The benevolent, cool group or radical characteristics of a large class of organic acids. So we finna look into the word melanin now. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like, I already know what some of these words is, but you know, it's always good to really, cause I don't do no scientific shit how like I really should be, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's more than just reading some shit and knowing some shit. And if it ain't being used, that shit will go dormant. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is not being used, it will go dormant quick. Somebody say I look like they dad, bro. You crazy. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you. I'm trying not to cuss too much, so, you know what I'm saying? It's a test with me with cussing and stuff, so. We got melanin. Oh, damn, I ain't even on it yet. Melanocytes, hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? Do they got melanin in here? Melanism. Oh, here we go. Melanin, a dark brown or black pigment found in man and in animals that makes the hair and skin dark. Right? We already know that, but I just wanted to see what the dictionary had to say. Melanite, a black variety of garnet. Melanoblast. Melanin blast, a cell producing melanin. Melatonin. This is where they say it's different as between melanin and melatonin, right? Melatonin, a pineal gland secretion that inhibits the cycle of sexual desire and physical changes in sexual organs, especially in women. A salve used for lightening skin color. And that's crazy. See, I ain't never heard how melatonin was used for that neither. That's crazy. So now we finna look into the word racism. Then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into, just some talk. Some talk. We got let's see what this word really like says about. Okay, here we go, right here, racism. So where's the word race at? Okay, right here. We got the word race. See, that's funny, the word race. The word race and racism. So let's look at racism. That shit crazy, huh? I'm just seeing that. Unless it's something else I'm missing. Oh, here, yeah, race. Oh, they got two of them. They got the noun. Oh, they both different, though. Damn, that's crazy. A distinct group of people, the member of which share certain inherited physical characteristics, skin color, form of the hair, and etc., and transmit them. All descendants of a person, family, or a people. The race of David, a group of people of the same profession or sharing some binding interests. So, racism, the assumption that the characteristics and abilities of an individual are determined by race and that one race is biologically superior to another. A political program or social system based on these assumptions. A political program, yes, an assumption that the characteristics and ability of an individual are determined by race. So I can say that how people be like, like call you racist, when technically then I am racist. But politically, I say what? According to the dictionary, right? We all got a little racism. We all feel like we stronger than somebody. We can feel, so it's like, but comparing it to another people though, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, but I ain't racism though. I'm just talking. I ain't racism. I ain't racist. A political program and social system based on these assumptions. They not assumptions. It's funny they call it assumptions in here. It's funny they called it assumptions. A political program, right? Or a social system. Assuming. It's assumed in its own dictionary though. So, it is what it is. We in this world, how it's, you know what I'm saying, how it's running. But when things don't go in our favor, we tend to make things go in our favor. Speaking of black people, we tend to continue to love. We continue to, be who we already be. We have our own problems, and that don't give somebody else the right. I mean, yeah, you got the all right. You got what they say, the First Amendment. You got the, you know what I'm saying, you can say whatever you want to say. Cool. But it's like, this is our business. What we do as black people is our business. This is where the political shit come in at. We already know that. It's already established. Like, people come in our community, and this scene, like, just a recent event in Ohio. The police escorted the Nazis this second time. They escorted them out of there. They masked up. They look like a whole threat. But you have the new Black Panther Party movement, who was marching. Was that the new Black Panther Party movement? They was marching, and due to violence against them or to some couple of civilians. One of them was a young man. He was marching. He was mad, but he got the people with him. So you know what I'm saying? They all with him. Then they always throw out and this is in the South. They always throw out a pawn Negro. You know what I'm saying? Unhealthy, can't think for himself. Pork chop. Mr. Pork Chop. You know damn well you don't, but you know, that's how it go. They use them as the guinea pig to try to calm us down, calm the black people down. Just calm down. Ain't nothing going on. Like being the house nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might get arrested. Giving you them fake threats like you were a problem. You ain't doing nothing but exercising your right for human rights. A person has a problem with that. That's on that level. In the streets, protecting the people. We have Kia. Damn, I don't want to get her name wrong, but I think it's Kaya. Kiah. She was finna be a professor. On her way, she got the credentials. They was mad. Who was they? The Beast. She was finna be a professor at Harvard. She like, this ain't all what it is, you know what I'm saying? It ain't all what it is. But get in here and get it though. Get this knowledge though. Get this work. They don't want to see us up here. So what they do to her? They assassinated her. So we that powerful to the where we have threats like that. And these threats been going on for a lifetime. It ain't like this shit just started happening in this lifetime. Of course not. But it's like this shit, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We need more doctors, more lawyers, more professors at schools. You know, whether if it's a historian professor, a math professor, a chemistry professor, a biology professors. Whether we doing it in the schools or we doing it off credentials, like getting credentials just off the knowledge and helping people. You know what I'm saying? Whether you known or you unknown, people was gonna watch you anyway. Like, this is why I never went to school, because I'm like, but that's a bold excuse to not get knowledge. I want to say to the youth, go to school. Don't go to school for a job. Go to school for knowledge and profession. Whatever that profession is, you're gonna get the knowledge, but don't go to school to like just get a job and like you know, for instance, like you go to school to be an IT, you want to go to school to learn how to do computers, but you may just want to be like, oh, I just want to get a high paying job, or the shit they give you is not even really you. They'll suggest you shit. Excuse me. They'll suggest like, oh, this can pay like 25K yearly. Well, no, we gonna say higher, 40K yearly, 50,000 yearly, 3,500 and 500,000 yearly. But the whole time though, and it can be a little bit more. I'm just giving out examples, but this is a way to like mimic, or not mimic, but lower your expectations. No, I didn't went to school, so I'm not, you know, it's like saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm not advocating to not go to school though. I won't sit up here and be like, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't regret not going to school, but you know, it's because of the fear of what people know, that the power that we be having. And it's like, well, nigga, what's the point of you having power if you ain't gonna use it? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like even right now, the entertainment business, like, I'm gonna give y'all an instance, man, like, for those who be like, you know, thinking like, I don't pay attention, bro. Because I know a lot of people don't even really be paying attention that, You know, you don't need like the most to have wealth. Like all you need is knowledge and to listen. You know, be quiet and listen. Like Strauss Zelnick of Take Two. His name is Strauss. I don't know how like it's probably a Russian name or something. But he was like explaining about like how like AI has already been around. And I'm like, out of all the people, somebody in the video game industry or the parent company, he's the CEO of Take Two Interactive Inc. You know what I'm saying? This is the parent company of Rockstar that made Grand Theft Auto, the NBA 2K, the wrestling, etc. You know, this is one of the top tiers. So I'm looking at the stocks like, damn, I never realized like when people be like, oh, they finna have a physical quarter year, what they finna make. I never was paying attention to that. I never went paying attention to that, but now I'm looking in the stocks and I'm looking at this shit. They shit like at 200 right now, 200 something. 200 and it's in the green. Even if it's in the red, you can still, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning. But I'm like, man, this shit crazy because they shit went up as soon as he announced Grand Theft Auto 6. Well, hold on, is it Grand Theft Auto 6? Yes, Grand Theft Auto 6 still coming out and still coming out in the fall. So that's meaning like, okay, people will add investing again, and you know what I'm saying? They do this shit but this every 10 years with Grand Theft Auto. It's been 10 years and shit, so I ain't gonna say every year, but this is this industry, the stock industry, and it's not like favoritism. You know, like shit, anybody can get stocks. Like, so I'm listening though. I'm like, he like AI is not, it's not nothing new, and it's not taking away jobs. And I was saying this shit before. I'm like, AI can't take away jobs because humans is the ones that get the thoughts to put into AI. Because we always get that. That's that fear shit. That's the fear of like, oh, robots go take over humanity. No, humans program robots. Robots is not gonna take over no humanity. It's not taking over no jobs. It's not taking over nothing. It's just adding it on to help humans be a proficiency in they you know, and what they doing. You know, if you want to do 2 things and 3 things at once, this is what AI is for. But I'm like, man, he's smart. He intelligent. I don't fuck with white supremacies, but I fucks with knowledge though. I don't discriminate knowledge, bro. As a man, especially as a man, because this is how like we lost our way before, giving away a lot of wealth. You know what I'm saying? Giving away. Mansa Musa, he gave away. But I get it though. If I feel like some man go through shit, it's just life, different lifetimes. Whoever that spirit was, a Mansa Musa, like he gave away a lot of wealth and went broke. But you know, like we in a different time, we in different bodies and shit. But I feel like some of us had that spirit of where we supposed to be. Like wealth ain't something like nobody, only a group of people can get, or you got to sign a contract. You got to be a rapper. You got to be a basketball star, bro. That's the most cheapest thought a person can have, because now it's like you go depend on your kids because you depending on working a job, a 9 to 5, so you can waste time and not build for self. Now I know I'm not talking about wasting time like as far as you got to keep your roof over your head, you got to keep the utilities up. I'm not saying that, but it's a bold excuse to put stress on your kids for a world that's not for them. It's Hunger Games. The basketball, all these industries, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is not gonna be a straight man in that industry. Every male is not straight in there. Behind closed doors, they have to do shit that's against their manhood, that's against God. But not every man. Some men come out like some man come out stronger and more blessed. Not the word less, more stronger and gain knowledge. What's my man name, man? He funny as hell. He a real motherfucker though. Uh, when he came out with the man, what's that shit, dog? Um, what's that shit? He came out with the I forgot. You know, damn, I want to say that shit so bad. Like he funny as hell, but the go along, get along game. This you ain't you when it comes to self proficiency and you dealing with real people. You got it's real thing. Like you don't have to play that go along, get along game, bro. I forget what's Kawane Brown. Shout out to Kawane Brown. You don't have to like play. We don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking nobody in the industry, in the basketball or acting industry or rapper industry, but it's just like it's like, bro, we got more things we need judges, lawyers, professors. I'm like, yeah, I didn't do nothing with that, but that's because of the fear state of like, oh shit, the white motherfuckers, they hate to see you already learning. So if I learn some shit, they might want to smoke me out. Well, fuck it, you gonna die anyway. That's the other part of the mind, like nigga, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I still got time, but that was a way of me not going to college early enough that I wanted to go to college and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially for like biology and chemistry and dealing with the plant life and shit. You know what I'm saying? And being around people. So energy influences. Like Kaya, if I'm not, I want to say her name wrong. She teaching a professor. Not teaching them all the way, but just the professor learning this shit. You know, like damn. If you they ain't like that sister. So what they do, they get a military helicopter. You know what I'm saying? Structure that whole her death and the people who died around her. That was a sacrifice. They always do these grand sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? They not finna shit. It could be 20 people just for one person, bro. This is gang shit. That's what you. That's mafia shit. That's horrendous acts that they did back in the day. That's Adolf Hitler type shit. Like they will sacrifice they sacrifice 50 people, 100 people, bro, for one body, bro. For one mind, bro. Because that mind is that powerful to change thousands of people. Thousands. Hundreds of thousands. Because her name was gonna ring, and it's still gonna ring. Her spirit gonna make people do better decisions and or do better in what they already doing. You know, like you said, like if I do music for the next 5 years, it ain't gonna be nothing but just some hardcore shit to make you think. I'm not doing shit to sell my soul, to make nobody sell their soul, to none of that. Bring back a feeling that we need and then pass it down. Because I'm not the only one. We still have generations before us. Like, that's selfish to really believe like you the only one here on earth and you the only one, you know what I'm saying? But I get it though. Sometimes you have to be a little selfish, but you don't want to be like rebelliously selfish to where it's like nobody else exists. Being selfish is not bad and it's not good. You know what I'm saying? You have to balance it out. Like you have to take your time and learn. You have to be the self. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, everybody don't respect. Some people might like you, but they might not respect you. And I love my black women, but it's black women that don't respect what I do. They don't respect that I have a brain to use. If I was more ignorant, if I was smoking weed, it'd be more relatable. If I was preaching drinking, and if I was preaching, fuck love, fuck bitches. If I was preaching that. Cause that's preaching. Somebody said some shit a couple times like, "Oh, that's preaching. That's preaching." Really not preaching. I'm just kicking shit. I'm not preaching. Even if it's preaching to you, oh well, I don't give a fuck. But the point is, it's like, it's black women that don't respect this shit. They like you, But you can love somebody and still hate them. Let me just put it like that. You can love somebody but still hate the fact that they have a brain they use. So it'll be a favoritism thing type shit. So I say, like, I'm not rushed to have children. I'm not rushed to do shit. You know what I'm saying? But although I'm at a time and peak where it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got a 5-year period before I'm 40, and then another 5 years before I'm 44, 45. So this why I'm not finna stress this shit. I'm finna just maneuver through. You know what I'm saying? Maneuver through. Like, still do what I already know what to do as far as like 9 to 5 jobs, but I'm not finna be giving my energy away like completely for the next 5 years because I'm gonna put shit into and even stop playing video games. Like I'm finna not even like the Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. I'm finna put stocks into Take-Two, bro. I might not, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just talking, but just paying attention to this shit, like, rather than being a consumer and running my mouth about saying what I'm gonna do. That's why I'm done doing that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I don't like running my mouth about shit. I really don't. But especially about things that I want to do. I like to really just like do it and just, you know, but it just feel good to be like knowing like who we is as a people. We especially need more doctors. I didn't say that. All I said was the lawyers, the judges, you know, that dealing with the court shit and the knowledge. But yeah, the doctors especially though, because it's like shit, whether off credentials or on credentials. Like, I mean, but credentially people have respect for that, but like you learning how to like be a midwife, birthing babies and shit, you know, home births and shit and stuff. You know, born in the water. Like you come out the water and you born in water. This is what this is like. You born, you develop in the water, in the womb. Literally, amniotic fluid is water. Liquid gold. You swimming in liquid gold in a womb, and then you born on the table with a doctor smacking the ass. That's already pedophilia at the beginning. And people be thinking like the shit normal and shit. Not everybody don't think it's normal, but some people probably be in their head like, bro, how this motherfucker just touched my baby ass? I should smack and kill this motherfucker, but you just helped me birth the baby. So I know people be thinking. I know they do. They just, you ain't got to say it, but the thoughts is there because it's unnatural to do some shit like that. And it's unnatural, so and then you would look at hieroglyphics. You know what I'm saying? You look at hieroglyphics and see the woman standing up giving birth. Like, hold on. And it's 2 midwives next to her. Well, as we deem as midwives, they had to be midwives. They wasn't just there. You know what I'm saying? I know that it was when we do, our ancestors did things to make us remember, not just make us remember, make us know, like, the memorization, how we take selfies and pictures. That's exactly what our ancestors did, bro. Documented. But when you, it's like they got the woman back then was standing up giving birth. Or squatting. Not standing up, just standing straight. But yeah, squatting. Standing up squatting though. So, you know, like, and the baby come out like curve, but laying down, the baby come out laying like it's dead. You know what I'm saying? Then crying and shit. Like, I mean, I think crying is a normal thing. But I think I watched a video like that home birth where the baby wasn't crying. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I share. But this what we hear as men for, man. It's like, and women. It's not, you know what I'm saying? But it's really, man, it's like, as for the man, we supposed to be protectors for real. We supposed to be like really like This is what we made to do. We not made to like, you know what I'm saying? Even like a time of in captivity, because working jobs is in captivity. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say look at it like that. But that's the form of it. But this is why like we listen to music and do what we do in jobs and shit. Whether on the headphones or we're loud. And they try to stop that shit. Ain't nobody know about to listen to that fuck ass policy, like, cause y'all, they don't even go with their policies. That's karma right there. Cause they're motherfuckers like, man, I'm about to do what I want to do. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do? I'm gonna do what I want to do. But that's where we have to not get comfortable at neither though. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got children, I can't say for those who got children. But even if you got children, it's like, don't encourage your child to be the one to go get a basketball college scholarship and get all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not gonna come out the same. It's only a very few that come out still strong. Cause it might look good from the outside looking in. It might look good. It looked good on the outside looking in. Fuck all that. It do. For like, but when you do study and due diligence and you hear and you constantly hear, it's like, man, it's like damn 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line, you either don't hear about the person or it's something funny going on. And if not, the person went back home and then not fucking with the shit. You don't even hear about that. But sometimes that be the case. A person will leave. They like, I'm done. I seen some weird shit. I'm straight. Like even the last video I uploaded with Money Talks, I was being funny with the PlayStation shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, they literally had the two white dudes kissing or Russian dudes. They didn't show them, but I'm like, bro, this shit crazy. When you really aware, it's like damn, it's like damn. I kept this shit up because it's funny as hell. Like but I'm like, bro, I'm about to take the shit down. I'm like, then they had Chris Tucker right there, you know, shout out to Chris Tucker. But that's why he looked back and it seemed like everybody okay. His eyes like, this is some bullshit. I could read, y'all know how to read people. He looked back like, damn, these motherfuckers, I ain't fucking with this shit. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this tag on here, man. But yeah, stay knowledgeable, man. Stay strong, y'all, continuously. You know what I'm saying? Keep that warrior energy. Like, you know, I don't agree with like just listening to church music, bro. Like, you know, I ain't got nothing against the gospel and the word. Let me see. Oh damn, it's my man, I'm fucking up. I wonder if my shit was lagging, man. Cause I did have my shit on. Let me see. My shit, I don't know. My shit was lagging, but it should be good. It should be good, but what was I about to say? Yeah, like you had the march. They was marching and shit. You know what I'm saying? After the Nazi came through with their little protester march, and you know the newscast they call it a demonstration. I'm like, man, this shit be crazy, bro. Like wait, man. They always go deem black people as evil and wicked, bro. Like anything you do, you can have proof that somebody fucking with you. You can have you can record a person. Hell, the ops can be making fun of you recording if you fuck like Stephon Bennett, free Stephon Bennett. You know what I'm saying? Like they recording fucking with him. He book, bah! Smoke one of them. Dead, nigga. Smoke them dead because you following me around store to store. I'm trying to get away from this motherfucker. Now I gotta smoke your ass. I'm trying to get away from you. Now I gotta smoke you. Like, and they still made him the criminal. They still made him the criminal, and the victims, they made the victims, they made the real criminals the victims. This is what we up against, though. You got to just stay strong. You feel me, though? You got to just stay swole, stay strong. Like, man, you're gonna muscle, man. Like, man, I got all the muscle. I don't need to be all big and all fat and all, or just all big and shit, bro. I like to move around. I like to fit through gates and shit, just in case. Some of you motherfuckers just want to be big because you got a small brain. Your brain ain't all the way developed. my brain's stronger than what the hell, shit. Like, a lot of men can't keep this knowledge or handle this knowledge, bro. They can't handle the knowledge, bro. You know what I'm saying? You apply this shit, you gain wisdom, and wisdom, that's what gives you the breath of life. Continues the breath of life. But yeah, though, like they call the Nazi shit a demonstration, right? So it's like, and you even see the police behind the lady, like, they like, you got two black officers, they like, bro, this shit some bullshit. They know it, and I just was telling y'all, like, bro, the black police, like, was telling us some shit in school, like, they had to deal with racism. They was telling us this shit. The police, black police, because I don't, like I said, I don't rock with 12. You know, I know it's children watching, so 12. That's what I say. That's my MO. But for knowledge seeking and for knowledge wise, you know, and for this memorization, like black police was like, they had to fight through racism in that system. Like, literally, it was bullet holes. Like, they said it's still in during that time. You know what I'm saying? They ain't patched it up, but during that time, they was like, it's still bullet holes and this and that. So it's like, our people up against anything, bro. Whether you a police officer, you a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Especially in them professions, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you go farther into, like, speaking your mind, like Kaya Johnson, or Kaya, I don't know, I think her name was Johnson. May her soul, may that knowledge just ring through the whole universe, through the whole earth, bro, because it will. Like, it is what it is, though. We the ops. Lil J used to say, we the ops. WTO. We the ops. You know what I'm saying? We an opportunity for the Hunger Games. Because the word op ain't nothing but the word opportunity. It is what it is, though. You know? That's why you gotta have some muscle, you gotta have some strength. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some defense. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to duck, dive, and weave, bob and weave, as they say. Not just physically, on some mental level, spiritually and all, emotionally, being emotionally intelligent, because that's how we go continue to get far. You know, you got people that don't like you, so it's like, all right, cool. I still got to do me. I still got shit to do that I'm gonna do. Not finna let nobody who hate me, you know, stop my positive flow or stop my love flow, because you got a blockage of love or you don't have no love in you at all. I'm not finna be like you. That's you know what I'm saying, how I continue to, you know what I'm saying, continue to rock out, and many of our people continue to rock out. That's why some of our people don't express the shit, because they might get in a whole other energy, that ancestor energy, they might can't get off this shit. So some people play it off like, man, I ain't trying to, but I get it though. I be getting it, but this is why I say, like, the more memory, like, I'm mentally strong. Like, I'm my brain is developed and developing continuously, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I'm still here and I'm still learning. The brain always gonna be developing when you learning, but it's like, when you accepting the truth, it's like the brain chemistry just, and it goes, shoots to the other parts of the body, other organs, the heart, the stomach, you know, blood vessels. That's why sometimes our vessel get to going swole. My shit get muscle good, especially like when it's like a little bit, like, the weather be different and shit. Right now the weather like cool as hell, so It ain't that cool. Really ain't that cold. But yeah, I'm finna be up out here though. You know what I'm saying? I want to drop a little message. You know what I'm saying? 45 minutes in. You know. You know. Said, kick that real shit. We will not stop dropping that real shit. We will not stop kicking that real shit. We will not stop dropping that real shit. We will not stop dropping this shit. And we will not stop kicking that real shit. Nah, for real. And we got guns and they loaded up like bleh. Probably knock your brain loose if you want to play with dude. I'm talking shit. Entertainment purposes only. I ain't got shit. Shit. All I got is a fist to go on somebody's jaw. Go in your rib cage. Go in your throat. Take your heart out your chest like Scorpion. You know, we got some gold, we go shine, you know what I'm saying? I need some new gold, no. I need some new gold, no. I'm up out of here though, y'all. Peace.